Hello, welcome to today's edition of Pegasus Test. On today's edition, we're going to be talking about the Walker Razor XV hearing protection. It goes without saying your hearing is super important, and it's one of those things that once you lose it, you don't get it back. Yes, modern technology is pretty darn awesome, and they are helping those who are hearing impaired hear better. Those who are losing their hearing have great devices to help them out. But do you really want to have to get to the point where you depend on that? No. Preserve your hearing. And these, the Walker XV, or 15 if it's Roman numerals, is an excellent device to do that. Let's go over the features. This is electronic hearing protection, and it's designed to fit around your neck. So your batteries and the internals of it are in a band that goes around your neck, and the actual hearing protection extends out to your ears. And they're on cords right here, and they extend out as such. And the earpieces are soft, malleable to form to the shape of your ear canal. Once you put it in and you're done using it, there's a button on the inside. As you can see, just hit that button and it retracts the hearing protection back into the unit. So the Walker XV is an around the neck type hearing protection. This is electronic, so it does have noise reduction when firing's going on, yet amplifies people's voices when you are just having a conversation on the range, and that way you never have to go, hey, what, or move your ear protection out of the way to hear what's hearing and then, you know, hear a loud sound because you had your timing off. So, also this has Bluetooth in it, which is super nice, so it can link to your Android or your iPhone or whatever playing your music, so while you've got your ear protection on, you can be listening to your tunes, and it does work, and it's a great feature. Alright, how does this work? Well, right here is your power button, and right on either side of it is your features, so you can scroll through the menu. On the other side you have two buttons, and those strictly are your volume control, so you can set the volume of your hearing protection, you know, while you're out on the range, so you can hear voices over the gunfire. Also control the volume of the music that you're listening to, or podcast or whatever. How do you put these on? Just put it around your neck like such. Pull out and extend. The earpieces here are squishy to conform to your ear canal. Just squish them down, put them in, and let them expand. When you're done using, pull it out. Put the two little buttons on the inside, and these retract out of the way so they don't get caught up on your gear. Next question, how well do they work? And the answer is pretty darn good. I've used these in 3 competitions now. Desert Brutality 2020, the Zombie Match of 2020, and the Winter Brutality over in Finland. And various climate conditions when I used it, and in all cases it worked well. The only things I found that were less than perfect was during Desert Brutality. The particular rifle I was using had a big padded sling on it, and it would catch on this and sometimes catch the edge of the wire to the earphone and pull it out, which was annoying because it cost time to get the hearing protection back in. But that only happened a couple times. In the other competitions it never happened at all, and so maybe I'm going to treat that as a fluke accident. And the other thing that I find less than suboptimal, but I think it would happen with any hearing protection that goes in the ear, is over in the very cold of Finland, as the temperatures dropped, the foam material here got less pliable. So I ended up having to warm it up in my hands to get it pliable enough so I could put it in my ear. Minor thing to say, at least. These tend to run around the $100 range. I've seen them on various websites for various prices. I got mine well below that because I took advantage of a coupon on a certain site, and I got a good deal on it. I've been very happy. These are rechargeable, and they're USB rechargeable, so I have yet to run the charge out on these. They work pretty good. I do plug them in before every competition or every range use, just out of precaution, and I've never had them die out during the range. That includes during the HESCO Zombie Match, where 2 days of competition, whenever I had my hearing protection in, waiting for my turn to shoot, I was also streaming music the whole time. And no danger of the battery running out, but that's not even a big deal if it did, because the charging port is located right here. It's your standard USB that most devices use, and if you have a portable power supply, I'm sure just plugging it in would get it right back up to full charge really quick. In conclusion, your hearing is nothing to joke about, and once you lose it, it's always gone. You don't get it back. and you got to protect it. And this is a pretty good device to do as such. I'm a big fan of electronic hearing protection because I think it gives you the best of both worlds. It allows you to have great protection for your ears, to preserve your hearing, yet at the same time be able to hear what people are saying on the range, up to and including very important range commands. So I always encourage people, if they can afford it, to invest in electronic hearing protection. There's a whole lot of kinds out there, from traditional muffs with electronic hearing protection to the neckband type here, or even earplug type. They all have their advantages and disadvantages, but if you can afford electronic hearing protection, I definitely encourage you to invest in it. We'd like to thank you for tuning in to today's edition of Pegasus Test. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and tune in for more reviews of electronic hearing protection.